Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Lane, the one and only Master Propaganda Hero, Psych Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Twin Beaches. In the south, it is KKimmu, fighting here for America, freedom, democracy, and liberty, with the US First Infantry Division here with Armoured and a lot of assault engineers possibly on the way here, and a weapon support to start. First in the north, it is Reakly fighting for the German army. Deutschland here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier with some Italian support. We got a Bezzieri bike opening out of him, 30 cals for KKimmu. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters. Their continued and general support really helps keep the things going here, so big thanks there. And a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on my videos, helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. And finally, a big thanks to Andrew for supporting the Propagandacast with this donation. Big thanks to you, Andrew. So, pushing on various directions here, German and Italian forces are speedily moving ahead here. American forces, a bit speedily as well, but not quite as swiftly. 30 cals have arrived. The American 30 cal there, air-cooled. There's the area there, busy in the center, bike in the south. Fairly standard stuff. Noting here both players actually prioritizing the victory point over the fuel point, which is a bit interesting. Normally victory points in the early game don't matter that much, at least that used to be the paradigm, but of course with victory point being slightly higher in Coh3 than other games, that might of course slightly change at times. Second Bezzieri squad, second assault engineer squad on the way there, of course. For Reakly, the advantage is you could just immediately call them in, so they're immediately there, whereas of course KKimmu does have to, get them going. 30 cal ready here, probably noting here in a waiting position. Theoretically, this means if he spots something, he can immediately set up and start shooting at it, but at the same time, doesn't have to wait to get moving either.
Weapon crew, here with me.
So, bit of a double situation there. Assault engineers out here for KKimmu. Bikes rolling forwards. Reakly here putting much effort into this. We can see all of his forces are converging here. Bikes, Bezzieri, all moving in aggressively. KKimmu there, I think, also sensing it, moving in as the assault engineers and the 30 cal here. Second 30 cal for KKimmu. There you go, assault engineers closing in with the M3 grease guns. Immediately losing Bob there. 30 cal setting up there. Of course, as soon as set up, it gets a bit of a damage reduction bonus, though it does matter if it's getting focused down hard, but does help in a lot of other situations. There you go, one squad of Bezzieri already suppressed. 30 cal though, again. Bonus here just doesn't help when you're getting focused down by, 10 Italians and a bike with a machine gun. There's limits to how much that can sort of deal with there. 30 cal number 2 out here. Panzer Pioneer always also pulling ahead here. Catching here Reakly certainly, perhaps not quite anticipating a second 30 caliber machine gun. Meanwhile, scouts are trying to fresh up here, and this looks more like just a distraction move, just trying to ensure that Reakly's Bezzieri aren't threatening further south here, perhaps buying time for the 30 cal to catch them, but this opens up, of course, with the Panzer Pioneer going straight for the cutoff point, so this may not quite fully work out there for... Oh, there we go, did work out for KKimmu. Suppressing both squads, pushing one away. Fresh wave of troops here moving to defend the cutoff point against the cruel incursion of the Germans, and of course here in southeast, the assault engineers are making steady progress now, hitting Reakly's southern fuel point. And of course, even if Reakly cuts off here, the damage inflicted economically will be much bigger because it's going to take more time to get this back under Reakly's control than this is going to take for KKimmu to get this under control, particularly if KKimmu now seizes the fuel point in its entirety. Third squad of Bezzieri there for Reakly. We also got the light support company that's fire support elements upgrade. Noting he actually hasn't gone for the bolster upgrade, which is typically something you see as soon as you get that first command point there. Once you go for this, because you do want those 6-man Bezzieri, and particularly want that third squad you're calling in to arrive at 6 men. So yeah, Reakly here, it's not a massive thing, but at the same time it is a bit of manpower they could have saved otherwise. So it's one of those minor efficiency things. Not like, back-breaking, but would have been nice for him in a sense. That manpower perhaps could have been saved up and spent on something else.
Hey, you got a job for us?
Another assault engineer get up for KKimmu. The M3 grease gun was basically meant to be the replacement of the M3 Thompson. Or the M3 Thompson, I don't think it's called that, but the Thompson submachine gun. Basically being cheaper to produce, easier to produce by a fat chance, and also real easier to handle, since the Thompson, while certainly iconic, did have some issues that made it a bit impractical. Bike charging in the Bezzieri also on the move here. And there you go, mine on the cutoff point, pace off big time for KKimmu. Reakly there watches as his bike turns into a brief self-propelled bonfire.
Be ready for me.
That was a very good mine there for KKimmu. Removes a critical asset there for Reakly here. Forcing healing here. So triple assault engineers, 230 cals here out of him. And of course he can go for bazooka teams or theoretically begin pulling for half tracks once you get the support center up.
The enemy is stealing our munitions.
Flak filling there for Reakly. Swannies are charging in from the south here. We do got some mines set from Reakly. Thumbs up. Now, of course, here both players are very actively laying down mines. This is good to see. And always a smart move to lay down mines to mess up things for the opponent.
What's up?
Third 30 cal here from KKimmu seems
Sector gone.
a bit much, but at the same time just also highlights the 30 cal, I mean, is pretty solid for its cost, with all the buffs it's been increasingly received. Flak feeling almost done there. Still against the DAK, of course, light vehicles quickly from off here. Thankfully, in a sense, for KKimmu, though, Reakly does not go for, say, assault grenadiers, he goes for the panzers, anticipating light vehicles. I mean, he does have the flak feeling, but assault grenadiers here would actually been a bigger issue for KKimmu with all his machine gun teams and no anti-tank weapons. That said, under current circumstances, I mean, you typically should assume your opponent's going to hit you with a light vehicle and be ready for it. I mean, this does make sense, and again, highlights, you know, the whole fog of war problem you have, like, you know, do you, like, you know, assume what you should assume, like, you know, your opponent's gonna hit you with a light vehicle, or do you, like, you know, take a gambit and, like, assume, okay, my opponent might be able to come in here to 30 cals and have, you know, no light vehicles I have to worry about. Of course, had he gone for that, that'd been great, but imagine he had gone for that and then Reakly, or KKimmu had actually light vehicles, Reakly he would have been screwed over, so, again, there is a logic to it here, but I'll Panzer's moving in. Flak feeling against hits and KKimmu, who's already seen one assault squad wiped out, and the scout. So this flak feeling, of course, is already paying off big time for Reakly. Certainly also highlights again, he didn't necessarily really need the assault grenadiers. But again, it is good, you know, under a, you know, more educational look to, like, you know, consider the various options you might have, and, you know, look at why could they be good, why might they be not so good. And again, this also highlights, you know, again, why some players, you know, make the choices they do, because again, they cover you for more, you know, possibilities of gameplay. It means if something goes wrong, you are less exposed. And there go 30 cal technique. And this flak feeling obviously is doing immense work. And in a sense, you kind of see from KKimmu's perspective, again, this is the weakness of not having any anti-tank weapons whatsoever. In a sense, you know, he does not have his version of the Panzerjägers, the bazooka team on anti-tank half-track. Mine spotted there. Aggressive mining out of KKimmu. Thumbs up. KKimmu there definitely is going to need some anti-tank stuff out. He's going for the motor pool as well there. So that's likely going to be a Chaffee here or a Greyhound. Both, I'd say, merit as the flak feeling, though the Chaffee is certainly going to put an end to it fast. And there you go. Anti-tank guns is, you know, option number 3. Not as mobile. Certainly safer from the Panzerjägers. And an ambulance there for Reakly. South side. We finally get a bit of action again here from KKimmu. Reakly's kind of almost forgotten entirely about the south half of the map at times, it feels like. Of course, for KKimmu, a bazooka team, I think, still would be a good addition to go along with this anti-tank gun. As an additional fun fact, that was actually how US anti-tank gun teams were actually organized. They typically had some bazooka men to, like, help cover them, and a team specifically for laying down anti-tank mines. There you go. Anti-tank gun out here for KKimmu. The M1 anti-tank gun. South side, there's Yuri breaching through. Good go for Bladers here, of course, to put more pressure on KKimmu's infantry and support weapons. Certainly would not be a bad idea there for Reakly, though of course he might plan to lay down a lot more mines with his munitions, which, I mean, to be fair, is also a pretty solid idea. Since it's not like KKimmu has an awful lot of, like, you know, heavily equipped infantry. But he's going for another assault engineer squad here. Committed, and we got the 30 cal here up in the lighthouse. And there you go, flag filling rushing, taking heavy damage from the anti-tank gun. Reakly definitely not expecting that, and Reakly, though, riding high on his success so far, goes for the Panzerjäger Commando.
Assault engineers are entering the field.
That will likely result in some Panzer IIIs being rushed out, or, of course, armed reserves, then they move for something bigger. But under current circumstances, just churning up Panzer IIIs to put more pressure on KKimmu, I think, makes an awful lot of sense here. As long as he doesn't drive into the entertain. Oh, half track hits a mine there. Kind of lucky he's sending the 250 half track around the flak feeling. That would have been a great hit there for KKimmu with that anti-tank half track on the mine instead. But instead it's just a 250 half track that came in with a call-in. So manpower wise, it's not a big loss there for Reakly. And there you go. We do get a champion as well there for KKimmu. Also Scott's being made available alongside Strength and Steel.
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
Panzers is spotted routed. And he does go farm reserves, not fast Panzer 3s there out of Reakly. There to kill, they're poking his nose a bit forwards, though the flank is exposed here, and that's only one thing to keep in mind with the machine gun like this. There's not really much here to cover against a flank attack. Fortunately for Reakly, he only sends in the captain, just flush it out there, but so he had something with a bit more gunpowder there. That could be a bit of a problem here for Reakly's machine gun team. There you go, Raiders finally selected here for Reakly. Grenades are being chucked, flak feeling rushing in. And there you go, anti-tank ready for that one. Veterans one can still quickly turn around the corner here to break line of fire there. And he didn't do it fast enough here. Right here for KKimmu. Rick losing his flak feeling is a heavy blow, and definitely is going to make it much harder for him just to like stall out for any of the call-in stuff. But at this point, he is going to do it. Southside Bessier charging in, only to find a 30 cal waiting for him here. KKimmu was ready, and we get Reakly with the lightest infantry Geschütz. Needs to get this machine gun out of there. It seems to start there, like, it shows it can sort of, like, you can't really hit them apparently there, so yeah, he has to retreat it. Basically, KKimmu there found a blind angle on the lighthouse machine gun. See, Reakly there starting to take some losses. Lost the squad of Bezieri as well. Scott out now here as well, on top of the champion for KKimmu. Quite a few light vehicles here all of a sudden for KKimmu and the Americans.
Point is being attacked.
He's then only got a single squad of Panzers for now to deal with it. Some Aventers are being brought up, likely won't be used. Certainly would be surprised if they did. Shooting a bit here and there. I'm guessing he's just trying to like ensure that Reakly's not hiding the Panzers since they can camouflage, obviously. And one way is just, you know, blast any potential cover they might have, aka the Monty Python method, like, you know, spotting for hidden units.
The victory point is under enemy control now.
There's here up there being met with a Scott 975mm howitzer there. There you go. Sony's been met here with artillery fire from the lightest infantry Geschütz 18. 30 cal covering up here. 113 versus 124. Victory points wise, there's not exactly been a big development here. Casualty wise, though, Reakly does have a good leader with KKimmu. There you go, artillery fire here. Oh, smoke screen being deployed here on the 30 cal though so far. Reakly's smoke is pretty much hitting them, or missing the mark. It's not hitting it. And there you go, we do get a Panther fight here with the assault grenadiers riding along.
A fuel point is being
In the
lost.
Panzer Sturmgruppe. Meanwhile, there's Panzer Pioneer about to bite the bullets as that smoke barrage just really ended up doing nothing there for Reakly. And the center, another squad there, are being mowed down by another 30 cal here. KKimmu's forces are doing well. Fuel cache on their KKimmu. Thumbs up to that. And there you go, Panther 4 on the move. Assault grenadiers marching off there. Scott charging to try and turn the Panther deal with it, though obviously the concern of the anti-tank gun is probably holding him back from doing that. Further south here, Panzers on that southern field point. There we go. Attacking ground. He's trying to wreck the cover there for the assault grenadiers by destroying the half-track they're hiding up behind. Of course, Reakly, meanwhile, is trying to push them away there with the lightest infantry Geschütz 18. Tank depot for KKimmu, thumbs up. He actually moves away from me, retreats. Oh, the assault is closing in there. Were the cause of the retreat. That definitely means that KKimmu is likely not going to go for calling EC8s. That's definitely bad news for Reakly, because once those EC8s start rolling, Reakly's armored forces will definitely struggle to like match that. So with the fuel cache here providing, KKimmu with extra fuel. Shots fired. And some mines as well. Very good work by his KKimmu, by the way. Laying down mines as he goes along. Thumbs up. Squad of Bessier creeping about there. They're probably hoping to hit the fuel point and try and draw away forces from the front line, but no, they're actually looking to flank. They definitely would have gotten a bit of a nasty surprise if they tried to hit that fuel point and found a fuel cache on it. That's it. Things aren't quite working out well. Here's the Scott, can just turn on them and force retreat. There's a bit more lacking, I think, to make this work. Tank depot up here. Reakly will have to see if he goes for like more tanks, like some Panzer fleets at least here.
We have command points that need allocating.
KKimmu's got 5 command points. Could be doing more with that, to be honest. Stukatzerfuss. I mean, considering that KKimmu does have a lot of support weapons, there's also a bunch up around here. A Stukatzerfuss does make an awful lot of sense here for Reakly. Hellcats for KKimmu, the M18 Hellcat tank destroyer.
Near our munitions point.
Panther 4 assault grenadiers, Panzers all pushing forwards here. Slow and steady approach here by Reakly. Bit risky because the Panzers are in a position where they, at least briefly, they couldn't be supported from all the forces down south here. Captain Tropical Soldier being suppressed, and there go. Chaffee charging in. Stukatzerfuss has arrived. A lot of flamethrowers there for KKimmu. And that's where the Stukatzerfuss is. Mounting 6 rocket pods on its side. And is he firing into the base here? No, he's going for the assault units here. Almost got... Oh, he did get a wipe with the barrage there. Reakly saw the opportunity and took it, and he got the wipe, forcing KKimmu to replace them. It is worth noting he is taking like just 3 assault units no matter what. That is dedication. Panther being charged with the Hellcat and the Chaffee there, clearly not anticipating that, more crucially lacking any support. Straight from being called in trying to assist here, Luftwaffe goes in hard. Fortunately enough, hard enough. Panzers around, they're going to be crucial here with their Panzerbuchse. Finding out the Chaffee is a big mistake. They had the Panther, the Hellcat. I think there'd been a chance of the Panzers having a, well, the White Foster shots there. Might actually let them just finish it off here still. Yes.
We can't hail our Hellcat. Crew dead.
Still a Hellcat for a Panther fighter. The DAK is pretty good simply because, again, like, you know, the Panther 4 does cost more. But also just the cooldown on it just means it's a lot harder for Reakly to replace the Panther 4 compared to KKimmu just replacing the Hellcat. Like, he doesn't need a cooldown. Surprised that we still haven't seen, like, War Machine selected and the EC. Like, he's easily at this point got the command points for it. So I feel like that's a bit of a slick there by KKimmu. And I think, again, major, but considering the amount of manpower it can save on it, in the long run, I do think you get it going soon.
Sector lost. No contact.
Stukatzerfuss looks like it's ready to find all the barrage there.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
We see they're Reakly being squeezed a bit here. KKimmu pushing in from both sides. Against him.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Mines off.
Vehicle crews have been granted
And
the
there we
means to
go.
repair in the field.
EC8 on the way. War Machine up.
We got the tools.
Kimmu's got his first-class admission ticket to the Brad Pitt fan club there. 30 cal withdrawing from the lighthouse, escaping through the back door as the Americans come bang down upon it. Our picture falls in healing. Stuckers for another barrage going, I think, for another attempted white peat on Kimmu's forces. This time, though, Kimmu's response is much faster, dodging the massive rockets that go down. As for Reakly, what is he planning next? We'll have to see, but he's going to need something to help deal with his EC8. He may have to consider the double Stugs, honestly. But he'll probably go for another Panzer IV. Ooh, a Sonic Spot laying down a tank trap here. Getting direct hit from the Lactus and Frontal Shoot Speciality pulling in. And Pack 38 scores a shot there on the Scott. Looks like we're going to see a larger battle here in the south. Reakly then moving most of his forces. Does mean he's vulnerable to like any movement up north here, in particular like a push he could actually clear up the light infantry gun if Kimmu were to see through this. Another Pack 38 for Reakly. My current twins is kicking in and telling me he's probably going to try and store from a Tiger tank from here on, because typically if you can go for a heavy tank, you go for double anti-tank, and it's typically, for me at least, a guild where you go and try and stall for it. So again, maybe he isn't, but I'm kind of suspecting he might try and store for a Tiger tank. We'll have to see. And he does still have some advantages here and there, but at the same time, if he does try to stall up for the Tiger tank, this could give Kimmu some big opportunities, particularly again since Kimmu does have the very cheap EC8 button at the moment. And there you go. Also note here, he actually sticks to the very edge of the map. Actually something very similar to the tanks here, but very good there. Makes it much harder for Reakly to say cover here from say any angle. White Foster's being delivered in against the houses. And another 30 cal here for Kimmu. Interesting choice there. I would have expected more bazooka teams or something like that, but fair enough. But he is able to go for another EC8 in a few moments, if not already. It's like he remembered his EC8 all the way down south of the map, and Sugars just fires again here. Direct hits on the 30 cal, but eventually too, all of its bonus. It can actually survive some of the rockets fairly well, allowing it to actually survive otherwise many close hits. I don't think any other machine gun team would have even remotely managed that, but I bet you 230 cal, as you saw, they definitely can. Panzerjäger's on the move, another EC8 there for Kimmu, as expected, as anticipated. But yeah, Reakly, I think now can be, with a good amount of certainty, set be holding out for a Tiger.
300 points remaining for the Germans.
The problem is, effectively, I think within that time span, Kimmu could at least already have another EC8. I mean, he could have a total of 3 EC8s by the time the Tiger tank arrives. And if Kimmu, of course, remembers that HVAP ability on the EC8, you could make very short work of that Tiger tank if they all 3 pop it at the same time. So,
defend our victory point. We're losing it.
This could get very uncomfortable for Reakly and very good for Kimmu, depending on how they handle this potential Tiger EC8 engagement.
They've taken our victory point.
376 versus 288. Flamethrower's getting up close. Even a Saturday charge here. Kimmu wants those Germans out. Possibly also just that lighthouse down. Good showing, Bob. You really showed those Germans by taking down the lighthouse. Germans? There goes Heats in the move there, rolling forwards like a thundering carpet of steel.
Well, aren't we a sight? Engineers on the hook.
He moves slowly moving towards potential 30s. here. Reakly, meanwhile, holding on for dear life as he stalls for the Tiger tank. Stukozovus going at it again here, hoping to take out that 30 cal crew. This time, of course, not setting up. It will take full damage. Pushing on that southern field point, looking to squeeze Reakly's fuel supplies off entirely. And there you go, Pack 38's flying away, though either missing or failing to penetrate. In most cases, it appears. We're very close to be able to call in a 30s here. Unleash the full power of Brad Pitt. Reakly, though, he is getting close to that Tiger tank. We're talking not much more there. We're able to press the button and unleash the Tiger. KKimmu might just not have enough population there for it. There you go. Tiger bubble here for Reakly. He just needs to press the button. You could also have too many units. It would be funny if they both, like, you know, have too many units to actually be able to call in what they want next. Oh, there we go. Tiger out. 508th share up Hunter Talon. Sending in one of its heavy tanks here to assist. Reakly. Up north here, Lufov goes in. 30 cal there. Most getting away from it again, courtesy of all these bonuses. In fact, achieves virtually 3, at which point he gets another bonus to damage reduction. And there you go, 30 on the way there for KKimmu.
Down to 250 points. Repeat, 250.
Played, but oh well. All the way, Reakly, emboldened by the arrival of the Tiger tank, goes in the offensive once more for Deutschland. Vorwärts, Männer, we shall destroy those Americans. Utterly. Did you need set break? You mean pause? Yes, I did. It adds drama. I don't think we need drama right now. Shut up. So, bit of movement here. 30's here, almost done. And we got survival training on the way.
That's more like it. Sherman Easy 8 reporting in.
30's here ready. Still has the Chaffee ball. They completely forgotten about the Chaffee, honestly. I think KKimmu has as well. The Chaffee's just there, having a nice time while everyone else is getting shot at.
Our opponent has fallen to 200 points.
376, 197. White Fox was there, certainly blinding the Tiger crew. Easy in trouble. Gets knocked out here. Chaffee finally getting orders to get its posterior into gear.
It's gone.
Easy being forced back and getting heavy pack fire there. Reakly does come out of that engagement. Large, well, now we got Sugar's barrage here against KKimmu's forces there. Support weapons out in the open, getting hammered by heavy rocket fire. Chaffee sneaking out. 376, 158. I mean, KKimmu does have a trouble capturing Reakly, and Reakly's focus in the center is not necessarily helping him get any of the victory points back and holding the leading, so this could prove to be a bit of a slip there by Reakly tactically and strategically. Second Sugar barrage off there, a walking barrage there. Not, I think, a rocket launch, in particular the Second World War, would able to achieve that, by the way. Back then, the rockets were pretty much very inaccurate. They're really just used to, like, you know, firing out to large concentrations of units, not for, like, anything that required any degree of accuracy. It was more about volume when it came to those.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
So KKimmu can soon go for another E-seat again. 376, 113. At least Reakly has been able to slow down the bleed a bit, and we do get a 30 E-seat here for KKimmu. Once more. Gets himself here. I mean, could theoretically set up for a good push here from KKimmu, like he pushed in from here and here, making it harder for the anti-tanks to deal with all the targets.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
And particularly the attack was to come for here first. Of course, the pack to turn around and deal with that. Of course, it does require for KKimmu that he knows exactly where Reakly's forces is to, like, really evade this. But oh well. He's just getting hammered here. One lead, one there getting absolutely slammed here by the German guns. Anti-tank firing away there. No arm-piercing rounds, by the way. None. I feel like that is a bit of an oversight. We do get a flank here from the Scot and the EC8. That one arriving. This can actually threaten here Reakly's artillery. That seems to be the exact intent. Ends up not going too deep here. I think I would have actually tried diving in after that. Stukas was finishing off. Meanwhile, Reakly pushing forward to got the anti-tank gun. Kimmu's reluctance to use the armor-piercing rounds definitely not helping, though even he definitely wouldn't have ultimately taken out the Tiger tank, but it might have been a bit easier for follow-up attack to deal with. Reakly charging forward to 84 points left. He goes in hard. Perhaps this is part of a trap here to flank up around. He can catch Reakly from the rear, maybe. Hard to say here what KKimmu is ultimately thinking, but it could be an option. Clinton's all of his guns are basically pointing towards this direction now. An attack through here could catch Reakly off guard. We also get mines here from both players, expecting a counterattack here from various angles. C8s and Chaffers, they need repairs. 374's 81. And now diving in front of all the guns. Not the most ideal move there. I mean, he doesn't know it, but even then, like, you know, I don't think you should, like, you know, try and attack right into, like, the general direction of their attack, if possible. So here by the southern victory point, recapturing it. Reakly moving in his Tiger tank, has to stop that swiftly. Further south, Chaffee, he's moving in. Backed up by Sonny's and 30 cal here. There go flanking. Still no 8-foot rounds here out of KKimmu. Scott dashing in. White Frost on the Pack 38, of course, would be huge here, and that is exactly what happens here. This is decidedly not good for Reakly's anti-tank guns. EC slowly pushing in, pursuing the Tiger tank. There you go, Chaffee flanking in here. Really nice flank there out of KKimmu. 2 thumbs up, took the path around the southern around the lighthouse by the south. More troops pouring in here. Really good push. Reakly is being completely crushed here. Anti-tank guns are being left behind in the dirt. Units are being wiped. Calls in artillery to force back KKimmu. Double Stoops called in. 2 thumbs up here. But will it be enough to save Reakly? That's the big question. Meanwhile, KKimmu calling in a 4th EC8 and turns to self-repairs here on the EC8s. That was a really solid push out of KKimmu. Completely just blew through Reakly there. Again, I think had he popped the 8-foot rounds, he might have had a shot at taking out the Tiger tank. All the way, Stukas on the move. Stukas a first also being hauled up to the front line. Possibly a misclick there by KKimmu. Just like made a box drag and something got caught up into it, I don't know. Or he actually intended to go for like a pretty close quarters barrage here. Trying to get lucky there with his opponent's space, except it's utterly empty, so that ends up being a waste of a barrage here. Stu's going for the northern EC8, but that means he can be flanked with the other one, so if you have the Tiger tank, he's covering that flank. Should be engaged. No 8-foot round still here for KKimmu with his 4 EC8s. Dashing in here. The Sultan is closing in. Okay, we got 1 EC8 popping 8-foot rounds. Thumbs up. Panzer Peony in trouble. Smoke deployed here by Reakly actually helps out KKimmu as it isolates his troops from the Tiger tank. EC8 down. Tiger tank that shoots. A heavy tank battle. Brad Pitt shouting out orders. As the Tiger tank goes down, even the Stooks now in trouble as well. Another EC8 down. 8-foot rounds being popped more again here. Increasing damage and penetration. Got the veteran vulnerability activated on the Stooks, but it's too late here. Another EC8 down. So does the Stook. Oh, the Stook bounced the shot. Glory be to Kruppstil. Stook is fighting all the bunch of Americans. Stook survived another shot there. What on earth? The invincible Ludwig! And then they go down to the 3rd shot. That would have been a very hilarious moment, also very frustrating moment for KKimmu. They actually end up losing the EC8 because they just couldn't get that finishing shot in there. But no, he did get through in the end.
God damn it, a captain's been killed.
But with his KKimmu's kind of got the upper hand. He can just keep calling in ECH, whereas Reakly right now doesn't have like any easy options, haha, to call in against Reakly. KKimmu, like best he can do right now is Panda 3s, and against an increasing like number of EC8s, that's just not going to cut it. That will fall short. So Reakly keeps fighting. Gets that southern victory point again here.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
KKimmu inching upwards towards another EC8 here. Reakly pushing for the northern point here. Mines for assault grenadiers. Get these past northwards. Not going for another EC8 here. At least, I don't know, Scott. I think he just needs to like go for more stuff, really. While he still has the opportunity to like do a lot of damage to Reakly. Now go another EC8 here for KKimmu. More steel, more democracy on treads. There's here they're manning a good flank in the 30 cal. And another Structure's barrage here out of Reakly. Definitely getting his money's worth out of it, that's for sure. And there go EC closing in, takes out the ambulance in a great American maneuver.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Sonya's being ripped apart here by heavy Bessier fire.
They've captured a victory point. That's more like it. Sherman EZ8 reporting in.
Second EC8 ready. Now the situation with Reakly is definitely getting pretty bad, pretty fast. Almost lost the Bessier squad as well. I think there's a good chance of losing it here if KKimmu commits to the bit. In 57 versus 53. He's actually, I think, wrecking the Tiger wreckage here. Possibly concerned a recovery vehicle might pick it up again. Maybe it's just accident. There you go. Struggles barrage there, forcing away the 30 cal. German forces pretty much powerless against the two EC8s. I mean, really just having a pair of anti-tank rifles now. Yeah, he's taking no chance. It also provides heavy cover, obviously, but I imagine there's just part of this like KKimmu's back of his head. He's just going, you know what? He could recover that and turn against me again. No way. 357 versus 46. At this point, it does feel like it's GG here now. I'm not entirely sure how Reakly envisions to win this now. Short of divine intervention, basically. There you go, GG.
It's done. The battle is out.
GG, game over. A victory here for KKimmu, a loss for Reakly. A brutal battle there. So I hope you enjoyed this match and learned something from it. This is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another Sun episode. Bye, everyone.